welcome back to my channel. This is Nurse Eva again, and for today's vlog, guys, so this vlog is for those nurses who are currently a critical skills work permit holder here in Ireland. So you know that we started as a stamp 1 holder, and then after 2 years you become a stamp 4 holder. Alright guys, so to my fellow nurses who are currently here in Ireland and who's still a stamp 1 holder and want to know what's the process of changing your stamp 1 to stamp 4. So as you're aware that after 2 years of being a critical skills work permit holder, you're eligible to apply for stamp 4, and after you receive your stamp 4, so that means that you don't need a work permit to work here in Ireland, and you will have 2 years to renew your residence permit card. And like you, when you're still on stamp 1, you have to renew it every year. That will cost you 300 euros. So what are the process of changing your stamp 1 to stamp 4, and how to get your support letter from the Department of Enterprise, Trade and Employment? Alright guys, so let's start with the application to get your support letter as part of the requirements to change your stamp 1 to stamp 4. So according to the website of Department of Enterprise, Trade and Employment, you should be at least 21 months in your employer where you have your critical work permit. Alright, so I started sending my application last June 1, okay? I received my work permit around September in 2019. So after that, guys, because I asked a lot of my friends how long did it take to process the support letter, and most of them said it's more than a month. And because of the pandemic, it could be one of the reasons as well that it took so long to get your support letter. So what I did, I actually applied ahead of time, like at least 3 months before the expiration date of my work permit, which is in September. So I started in June 1, and I received the acknowledgement receipt of my application. That was a week after I submitted the application. And then the next email I received in June 26. Okay, so first application, June 1, and then after a week I received the receipt or the acknowledgement receipt of my documents that I submitted. And then June 26, they sent an email again about the application. They just asked just a question regarding my previous employment. So it took a while, guys, but anyway, you just have to be patient and you will really receive your support letter as long as you submitted all the documents needed for this application. Right, so what are the documents needed to get a support letter from the Department of Enterprise, Trade and Employment? First is you need to fill out or download a form from the website itself to request a support letter for stamp 4. So that's the support letter request form. And then second is you need to get a letter from your employer stating about your contract, your job description, and the date of your employment, when you start, and of course your pay according to your work permit. So you can get it from HR, alright? So they already know what to do about it. And the third is your employment detailed summary for the past 2 years. So you can get it from revenue.ie. So you just have to log into your My account and you can check the documents there. So for myself, because I started in 2019, so I just downloaded and printed the form, the employment detail summary in 2019 and 2020. Okay, and the last documents are your 3 months payslips from your current employer where you have your work permit. Okay, so 3 months payslips. And then you can email all the documents, so everything will be done online, which is very convenient. So once you have the 4 documents, the support letter form application, the letter from the employer, okay, and then number 3 is the employment detail summary from the revenue.ie account. And last is the 3 months pay slips from your employer, okay? and you can email those documents to epstamp4@enterprise.gov.ie, and you can just put a subject request for support letter for stamp for application. Okay guys, so that's all the requirements, and once you receive the support letter, they will also send it to you through email, so you can then apply for stamp 4. Okay, and it's a different process as well. So according to the website, you should not apply for stamp 4 like more than 30 days of the expiry date of your IRP card. Okay, so I received my support letter on August 1, so that's more than 1 month before the expiration date of my IRP card. So I started applying, like I think that was in August 28. So that's when I started submitting all the documents online. So all you have to do is just to go to the inis.gov.ie website, and it's the same what you did when you also renewed your GNIB card. So it's still the online platform. You just have to send all the documents. Okay, and the requirements needed will be a scanned copy of your critical work permit, because you need to upload the documents, and then the front page of your passport, and then the front page of your old Irish residence permit card, and the back page as well. And then in the bottom part, you can download the additional documents, which is your support letter from the Department of Enterprise, Trade and Employment. Alright, so and you're good to go. So you just have to go to the next page, and then you'll be routed to the payment section. You will pay another 300 euros for this transaction, and that's actually valid for 2 years, guys, and you don't need to get a work permit in order to work here in Ireland. Alright, so after that, you'll receive a confirmation from the Immigration Service Delivery regarding the transaction and the receipt of the payment as well. And then, so I received 2 emails, guys. So the next email, that was 2 days after. So the email stated that the transaction, the application was approved, and they're gonna process my Irish residence permit for stamp 4, and I just have to wait for 5 to 10 working days, and I will receive my new card. So yesterday, guys, I received my new card. So I'm a stamp 4 holder now. So that means that I don't need a work permit in order to be employed here in Ireland, and I also don't need a re-entry visa wherever I go. So when I leave Ireland, I just have to show this to the immigration officer, my card, and that will be enough. And then if I travel from other country, so it's the same thing. I just have to show my IRP card, and that will be sufficient, so they won't ask for any re-entry visa. But still the same, guys, if you're a stamp 4 holder and you're planning to travel to other Schengen countries or other part of Europe, you still need to get your visa from that country. But in the Ireland point of view, you don't need to get a visa. Your IRP card and your passport are enough, so you can go through with the immigration. Okay. Alright guys, I think that's it. So it was really quick to renew your stamp 4, but it's just getting your support letter. It took a while for me to receive it, so just be mindful. So make sure that you apply it ahead of time. Alright guys, I think that's all for today's video, and I hope I was able to give you the information, the process of how to apply or change your stamp to stamp 4. And if you have some questions, please don't hesitate to put it in the comment section below. You can also send me a message in my Facebook page, that's Nurse Eva, and I'll really try my best to answer your queries. And thank you so much for supporting my channel. And if you like this video, please hit the like button below. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. And thank you so much, and hope you're all safe, and I'll see you in my next vlog. Bye!